guys, welcome to Corpse Party. I'm Black of Shadows. We're on a new chapter today. Mire, like Quagmire. I think it means boggy land. Or in our case, a shitty situation. That is the legitimate use of the word. Are we finally going to play as Yuka? Oh, Yukes. It's been so long, girl. She's shivering. Are we in a lab? Are they Bunsen burners? What am I? The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was the ceiling of a dark, gloomy room with flickering, uncovered light bulbs. Ah! Naked light bulbs. Yuka's just a child. Well, she fucking acts like one anyway. The random bursts of light they shone were so dim that they only just barely lit up the wood grain on the ceiling, enough to see patterns in it. That's fascinating. Yuka, let me see your face, child. I've missed you. And Satoshi. Have we played as Satoshi yet? Oh, we have, haven't we? Yeah, we tried to get it on with our teacher. The back of my head hurt in the same way it would if someone had just pulled my hair really hard. Oh. Yuka, did somebody domestically abuse you? I will set them on fire. I couldn't do anything about it, though. So I just frowned and waited for it to subside. That's great. That's a really productive way to spend your time, Yuka. I wondered if I'd hit my head somewhere. I can't remember a thing. I suddenly realised that my feet weren't touching the ground, and there was a cold sensation along my back. I must have been lying down on a hard surface. I tried to move, but both my arms and both my legs had gone to sleep, and they wouldn't budge. Tell them to wake up, Yuka. I just have to keep lying here until they awoke. But I gave up on moving and instead just started to stare at the gloomy ceiling again. I don't like it. The wood grain looks like a person's face. I don't like the music. I don't like the sounds. I knew it wasn't actually a person, but it really did look like one. And he was glaring down at me with a hateful expression. It was creeps. I'm not excited for this anymore, guys. I was hoping me, you, and Yuka would be having a fucking magical time, but no. I don't think it's a magical time right now. We're in a mirror of a situation. Maya, whatever. Why does it look familiar? Where have I seen that face before? Oh, that was it. It looked like the screen. That munching painting. Oh. That munch painting. Munch? We studied in class, except this face was screaming in anger. He hated me. Alright. I'm really starting to get scared now. Oni-chan! If only Big Brother were here with me. He'd just pat my head and laugh and tell me how fucking silly I was being. Probably. Oh yeah, where is Big Brother? I was still a little disorientated, but I turned and twisted my head as best as I could to manage to see if I could find him anywhere nearby. Why was I sleeping in a place like this anyway? Is she just waking up in here then for the first time? And why wasn't Oni-chan at my side, like he always was? I remember bringing Big Brother his umbrella. And doing some kind of charm with his friends. And then I was in an old school building. And then Oni-chan and I were looking all over for a bathroom so I could go pee. And we got separated. That's why you should have peed in the pee bucket, Yuka. Sob heck. Big Brother. Why were we in a school to begin with? Maybe the charm failed and this was our punishment. Yuka! Getting it faster than any of the other characters. Maybe I was the one who messed it up. I probably shouldn't have even been there. Yuka, don't be so hard on yourself. And if I hadn't asked him to help me try to find a bathroom, we wouldn't be separated right now. I should have just held his hand and not let go. I could have lasted a little longer without peeing. Why aren't they together then, if they've just arrived, right? Then they'd be together. Weren't they in the first game? Weren't they together? Maybe not. Maybe I can't even remember anymore. Then we'd still be together. What happened to me after that? That's right. I finally found a bathroom, but when I went inside, there were people hanging in there. Lots of them. Oh. Is this after Kizami chased Yuka? Eek! My mouth. I was so freaked out. I went back to the hall and collapsed into the floor, and then... What? And then I was talking with someone. That psycho guy. It was a boy who'd got separated from his little sister, I think. Or Nisa? He said he'd help me find my big brother. His name? Kazami. That's right. His name was Yuya Kazami. He's a psycho. Is she tied to a table? It hurts. It really hurts. Why can't I move? Because she's tied to a table. And then I realized that I couldn't see my arms. Please tell me she has arms still. Where were they? Why weren't they at my sides? They were still numb too, so I couldn't feel where they were either, but I tried my best to move them anyway. She's been tied up, hasn't she? Oh, yukes! That sounded like rope. Oh, fuck's sake. Am I tied up? I thought maybe the reason I couldn't feel my arms or legs and couldn't move was because I was tied up really tight and it was actually cutting off my circulation. Come on, move. With some effort, I was finally able to move my fingertips. I started feeling everything I could, grateful for even this little bit of reassurance. Yuka's a lot more mature than I remember her. I feel something. It's a penis. You're too young, Yuka. The rope around my wrists. The rope around my wrists had been tied up tight and looped many times over, with the circulation trickling back into my hands. It was really painful. It hurts. It hurts. I was so scared. It felt like I'd forgotten how to breathe. What's that noise? Oh, somebody's coming. The footsteps were echoing from out in the hallway. They stopped right in front of this room. Great, fantastic. There's that pretty little voice. I wriggled in place and screamed as loud as I could. I didn't even care about the old splintery rope cutting into my wrists and ankles anymore. Oh. Oh, does she think it's her big brother? Oh no, I recognize that voice. Don't you? That's Kazami, right? You shouldn't writhe around like that. The ropes will just hurt you that much more. My apologies for the long wait. It's so dark in here. You must have been terrified. Oh no. It's like the anime. She died, isn't that right? Spoiler alert. Spoiler. If you haven't seen it by now, you should have. Yes, it's him. He's evil. Are you alright, Yuka? He was looking at me with a current, sympathetic smile on his face. He seemed to be really concerned about me. Look at her face. Should I keep reading? Do you want me to read it? I'll read it. You? Of course. That's why I had to tie you down, so you wouldn't ever leave me. What a poor girl. Just why? Why, you ask? What a silly question. I already told you. Because you're my little sister. What part of that don't you understand, bitch? You're not what, Yuka? Look at that little pink bow she's got. That's so cute. Well, you're still just a child, so maybe you're simply too young to comprehend. Isn't she like 15 or something? But worry not. Your big brother will tell you all about it. We're siblings, after all. We simply have to reach an understanding. His eyes looked like they were staring far off into the distance, like he was in a trance. He snapped. I'm scared, big brother. I'm scared. Oh, no. It's okay, Yuka. We're going to get you out of this jam. This mire. This quagmire. Why was he doing this? Why did he tie me up? And why did he look so happy about it? Because he's a fucking psycho. I didn't get any of it. Every hair on my body was standing on end. I was terrified. Isn't there any way I can escape? The corners of my eyes were on fire. I couldn't stop myself from crying. Tears were flowing down my face like a waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the river. Sorry. Kisame smiled, then reached out and touched my cheek. His hand was ice cold. You're as cold as ice. Sorry. It was like there was no blood flowing through it at all. Like the hand of a dead person. I've been waiting so long for you to wake her up. What kind of a laugh is that? Show me that spark of light.
君のすべてをかけていい声で泣いてくれるよね。
Oh, that's creepy. That changed ears. Cry for me, as loud as you can. He slowly and hesitantly took his hand off my cheek, then began walking around me, toward my feet. Then he gently grabbed my skirt with one hand and drew a knife from his breast pocket with the other.
It's show time!
It's show time! Oh, this is not going to end well for you, Yuka. Maybe the guy with the hammer will come and rescue her. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. There, just like that. The voice I've been longing to hear, and the face I've been longing to see. Sick fuck. It's only when one's terror and hopelessness reach their peak that the soul truly shines. Wow. I want to see more. Direct more of that at me. What? Oh, he's masturbating. I know you're capable of shining even brighter. Well, don't you worry. Your big brother will help you reveal that light. Covered in blood and writhing in pain. Ooh, true suffering is a far, far prettier sight than this. Oh, yokes. What's wrong, Yuka? This is no time to rest. I skipped it by accident. Why don't you try calling me Oni-chan? Big brother, save me. Oh, he ain't coming, Yuka. What are you saying, Yuka? Your big brother's right here. Look, right in front of your eyes. No, my big brother is a superhero. The panic and fear just kept getting more overpowering. I think I was hyperventilating. But Kisame showed no mercy. Instead, he reached out and grabbed my neck. Living rabbits really do make far much too noise. What? Far too much noise? Nailed it. Totally Englishing over here. Can't breathe. What a thin neck you have. So soft and supple. I can feel your carotid artery and your cervical vertebrae perfectly. These muscles. This curvature. So sensual. Like it was made from a hand. Okay. Is it painful? It must be painful. Lean in! I'll show you how fucking painful it is. This is your fault, you know. I'm your only big brother around here. With that, he let go of my neck, but then hastily, pulled the knife in his hand right up to my face. He made sure I could see every inch of it clearly, and just held it there, slowly turning it, for what felt like an eternity. Have you gotten a good look at it, Yuka? The knife was stained with red splatter marks. No, not even red, just dark. It wasn't a colour I knew well, but there was only one thing it could have been. Hashtag free bleeding. Them goddamn feminists have been around. Blood! Oh, this? No need to worry. Kurosaki dirtied it a bit, but it still cuts like new. Oh, he was the guy who got spotted, right? That's not one of us. Oh, Yuka. I don't like... I was shivering so hard I could feel my teeth vibrating. A chill ran through every part of me. as if I were so afraid that it had actually lowered my body temperature. Is that even possible? The chattering coming from inside my mouth was getting louder and louder to such an extent that even I was getting distracted by it. What a lovely face. My little sister's doing an excellent job. But her clothes are in the way. Oh, here we go. Fun nail time. Oh, the music. That electric guitar. Shit's getting intense. Kizami suddenly tore my uniform, exposing my stomach. Watch this! Your belly is bouncy like a water balloon. It must be full of guts. Oh, don't even. He laid the knife blade flat across my belly button, and then sudden sensation of cold metal against my skin sent even more shivers up and down my spine. I just got a shiver. If it hurts, feel free to scream, okay? There's nothing to be ashamed of. That all you got, bitch? What's the matter, Yuka? You haven't given up already, have you? Not after I finally got my hands on the little sister I always wanted. Creeper, creeper. My throat was completely dry. I actually wanted to cry for help, but the walls of my air pipes were sticking together. Breathing was hard enough. Answer me, Yuka! Creeper. That's a good girl. Now it's time for the main event. Great, can't wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there something funny? Oni-chan, save me! Fear had taken over. I couldn't hold myself back. I knew it wouldn't go over well, and I knew it would hurt, but I forced myself to cry out. It's just heartbreaking. Is he having a stroke? What? What is happening? Segway. I'm your big brother, remember? Apologize, Yuka. Oh, come here this damn day. No, that simply won't do. You have to say, Big brother, I'm so very sorry. Do it right this time. I'm not hearing an apology. My big brother, is it you, Kazami? Oh, brave little Yukes. I'm not your big brother? You bitch! What was that just now? My thoughts exactly. Did I imagine it? Oh, she's crying. She pee herself? Oh, she peed herself. What was that? Oh, how very interesting. Even in such an embarrassing state, you still call out for help from your big brother? Pitiful. You're my adorable little sister, and I'm gonna make you feel real good. So there's no need to lie there crying in your own urine. It's pitiful. Pitiful? Did I just look down at this little girl and call her pitiful? Why? Why am I feeling pity for her? What's happened to me? Oh, I'm sorry, I did a little bit of human come through. The poor girl. How is it that I can even exhibit such useless, empty emotions? Is there still some remnant of potential within a man like me to birth these paltry platitudes? Who knows? Did I say paltry or whatever? I'm not like the others, and yet, even I poop a little sometimes when you fart. Oh, flashback times. I keep telling you, there's no way my little boy would do something like that. Alright, she's like a council estate mama. But I'm afraid it's true. Your little boy, Yuya, brandished a pair of scissors with the intent to harm another child. So you're saying this was done on purpose? By the time we arrived on the scene, he was looking down at his own bloodied hand and laughing. That's not funny. We've done everything we can for him on our end. How you wish to deal with him is now up to you. Please, wait! Somebody farted. Aww, I couldn't even manage to crush his eye. Ever since I was little, I've been unable to put myself in another man's shoes. I've possessed no sympathy, no empathy, and no respect for life. At least he can admit his shortcomings. That's nice. Slowly but surely, my parents started to see me like I was some kind of devil. They shunned me. They ignored me. They'd focus all of their love and affection on my older brother and sister. On my highly successful and generally upstanding brother and sister. Everybody liked them, and I began to realise just how different life was for people who were well regarded. And since my parents had given up on me, those siblings were the only ones who ever looked after me. Oh, that's nice. My brother was particularly obnoxious, always flaunting his honor student status and trying to make me into a good little boy. It was sickening. He'd use his stand-in as my elder to boss me around, and would even follow me to make sure I was behaving. But I did fight back once. Back in elementary school, I stood up to my older brother. What, with a pair of scissors? What the hell are you doing? Yuya! What did you just burn, you little shit? It was an animal. Oh, are you mad because it smells? I killed it just now, so it still has some blood left in it. It was going to smell no matter what. Oof. Ow. The hell was that for, asshole? I honestly had no idea why he hit me, but this was the first time I'd ever been on the receiving end of violence, and I was pissed. I tried to jump him, but he was just too big. I didn't stand a chance. Pen, pen, pen? Why do you have so little regard for life? How can you just kill another living creature? Why would you do something like that, Yuya, you little fuck? You shut the fuck up! I'm the one who found it. I can do whatever the hell I want with it. I couldn't believe the asshole actually threw a punch at me. I was determined to hit him back. I wasn't going to give up until I succeeded. Unfortunately, his size really was an insurmountable obstacle for me. My attempt to fight back was cut short by another, much harder blow to the same cheek. At least it wasn't to the ball sack. Now you listen to me! That was twice now. I was going to make him pay. I swore I'd injure him. My punch was going to connect. If I couldn't hurt him, or if I couldn't hit him in the head, any other part of his body would do just as well. The balls. You small. Damn it! Just because you were born first, you think you're so tough. Well, if I were just a little bigger, I'd fuck you. You're not getting it. You need to grow up, Yuya. As long as you're not a complete idiot, you will understand what I'm telling you someday. Our physical differences now aren't going to mean a damn thing in the future. Mental growth is what matters most. True story. I want you to become someone who can sympathise with the pain of other people's feels. I could have sworn I saw tears welling up in his eyes. The hell was that about? He just beat me up and he was looking sad. Damn it. I'm not like you. Yes, you are. You're my little brother. You'll always be my little brother. Nothing can change that. Ugh. I can still remember what a disgustingly sentimental look he was giving me when he said that. You can die too, then. Just die. Die, die, die. I don't care if you're my brother. I'll kill... What the hell? Yuya, cut it out. Who's this? Let me go. Get your hands off me. Wait, asshole. Listen. Mental growth is what matters most. Carve that into your heart. Never forget it. Fucking hypocrite. He acts all kind, but his punches hurt like a son of a bitch. Yuya. Are you alright? You didn't suffer any head trauma or anything, did you? Just leave me alone. You may not understand what he's trying to tell you right now, but one day, when you've grown up, you will. Neither of you know the first damn thing about me. Why the hell? Why the hell was I the last one to be born? I wanted a younger sibling. Maybe then I'd have some clue what the fuck you two are talking about. Man, I love the piss out of a younger brother or sister. And we do love you, Yuya. Both of us. Huh? We know that you're a good kid at heart. Come on, let's make a grave for this little critter. Okay, Yuya? A trash can would be just fine. Yuya! If you keep this up, you're going to be alone your whole life. My sister grabbed me by both my shoulders and looked me right in the eyes when she said this. I didn't care about a word she was saying. I just pushed her away. So you're doing this because you love me, huh? Don't act like you have the first clue what I'm all about, you lying bitch. Yuya, it's the truth. Sure it is. I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody. I won't lose to anyone either. And I certainly won't tolerate other people lying to me. What are you, 5? Not ever. Little psycho child. That's right. I've been like this for a long time. I've always tried to figure out how to intuit what others are truly feeling to get honest reactions out of them. No one seems to understand that I am incapable of understanding the people around me. Who the fuck is she? That's why I've made a point of studying the world and keeping to myself. Simply trying my best not to stand out. I play the part of the loner. I pretend I'm interested in boring conversations and smile. I pretend I care about the problems of others and fake a concerned expression. Not a single one of my classmates has ever caught on to the fact that it's all just make-believe. They greet me with smiles, and I see through their lies. They all act like they can judge a person based on his outward actions, without ever seeing his true nature. Every one of them is completely deceived by my act. They're all empty-headed fools, worthy of only my contempt. They're just like my brother and sister, unforgivable cretins who lied to my fucking face. That's why I've decided to conduct a little experiment. A way to see if I can really understand other people, and if I can make them understand me. Let me guess. He's going to cut them open and eat their brains or something. I wonder if any of you were aware that all I ever wanted to do was kill you. Like animals, humans are honest only when they're on the brink of death. They all look me right in the eye and engage me in real, true dialogue. With a rare exception. Yuka? Was it Yuka? No. Fine answer. Just what I was hoping for. Show me more. Show me more of those naked emotions. Yes, sadly, what is happening? I will not perform anal for you. There was one who held back the screams and the begging and simply passed away in near silence. The hell is that? You trying to stand up to me? Mitsuki, who was that? Which one was she? That's who she was. And now she did. It was a thoroughly unsatisfying kill. There needs to be more mutual understanding. Really? I'd expect to see some change within myself after coming to this place. But there was nothing. I killed, but felt no remorse, no sympathy, none of the other emotions I was supposed to feel. Yuya, all life is equal. Don't ever forget that. This guy is mental. All life is equal, huh? Yeah, sure it is. It's all exactly the same when it's snuffed out. Humans, animals, and filthy worms alike. But I suppose there is one difference. Even if it feels the same, after committing the sin of ending a human life, there's no turning back. No redemption. Bob Marley redemption song. Love it. I didn't regret what I'd done, but it did make me realise that I had no prospects now. No future. What was that? Did I just feel pity for someone? Oh my god, what the hell are we experiencing right now? Some kind of tear in the space-time continuum or something. My stomach's all growly. Yes. That was even then, this odd sensation of taking pity on another human being. You're really shaking. Are you alright? You could bring out the pity in people. I, have to go to the bathroom. That badly? Why have you held it in for so long? I was with my big brother until just a moment ago, but we got separated. Didn't you tell your big brother that you needed to use the restroom? I did, but we just kept finding unusable bathrooms. And I thought about going somewhere else, but I didn't want my big brother to see me do that, so... What a devoted little sister. Yes, this is just what I've been looking for. Added to my collection of basement children. A being far weaker than I, whom I'd tasked to protect. This is it. This is exactly it. I get it. You're loving it. You're loving every fucking moment. Is something wrong, Kizami? He's just pissing himself laughing. If I had this girl by my side, this girl upon whom I actually took pity, then maybe there could still be a future, even for a man like me. Indeed, if I am capable of feeling sorry for someone, then maybe there still exists some means of atoning for my sins. I don't think there is. If I could just live with this little girl. What? If I could just live with this little girl? So how about it? Will you live with me? What? I think I'll be okay on my own. I'll look for my own enchantment by myself. Bye now. That's when she ran away. And the great chase happened. By yourself? Why? After I finally found a little sister, why must even she distance herself from me? Run, you can fucking run. No. Did she get caught? Run, rabbit, run! Do you remember that? That was a nice line from the first game. Bad rabbit! Coming for me! Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Oh no. You see? This is what happens when you disobey your Oni-chan, you car. And he's laughing. That's fantastic. I'm saving it. And now we're back here with the creepy music. Whip. I'd be screaming and crying so much that my throat was now bone dry. I couldn't manage any more than a whimper. Pant, gasp. My throat was actually in a lot of pain. It burned like someone had cut it wide open. He's just breathing deep. That's great. Balls deep. Kizami had raised the knife as if he were about to kill me, but for some reason, he just froze like that. And all I could do was lie there, struggling to breathe. Aside from his heavy panting, I could only hear the sound of my own chattering teeth. What's he gonna do? I don't want to die. I want to see my brother again, even if it's just one last time. I breathed in as deeply as I could, then mustered every last bit of strength I had. I wanted to call out with all my might. I wanted to call for help. Big brother. No good. Scent movements there, but the words couldn't possibly have been heard by anyone else except the person I didn't want to hear them. Big brother won't know to come and help me if that's as loud as I can go. Oh, look at you. Mustering. Big brother! I really don't want Yuka to die, guys. I really don't. My strained scream seemed to snap Kizami out of his trance. He brought the tip of his knife down to my cheek, but didn't break the skin. Right. You do know that no matter how much you scream, no one's going to come save you, right? He was looking down at me with blank, empty eyes. It was like he'd just woken up from a really long dream. Big brother's, he's going to come for me. Phrasing. I was absolutely certain about that. He may not have found me yet, but I knew he was looking. He was worried and looking all over for me. It was only a matter of time. Big brother is my prince, after all. And a prince always comes to rescue his princess. A little incesty, but sure. He's not coming. After all, he's already here. Your big brother's right here. He's... What? Shut your mouth. My struggle to get out the words came to an abrupt end as Kazami's hand pressed down hard on my face, covering my nose and mouth and suffocating me. Fantastic. Oh, that's not good. For all the pain and fear I was feeling, I knew I had a chance to fight back, so I opened my mouth and I bit down hard on his palm. I must have bitten even harder than I thought. I could taste his blood. Ew, AIDS. It was warm and minerally, and it slid down my parched throat, easing a little bit of the pain and dryness. Well, alright. Silver linings. He is coming! Phrasing. Big brother is coming for sure. For show. I just kept shouting. I didn't care if these were the last words I ever said. I had no regrets. Hashtag no regrets. I just wanted to cry out. Big brother. Big brother. Alright, I get it. He's not coming. He's not coming. He's not coming. Your big brother's not coming. Pitiful child. What? What is it? Did he get hit on the head? Blah! Please tell me he got knocked the fuck out. It all happened in an instant. Kazami just grabbed his head in both of his hands and let out a cry of pain that didn't sound human. What is it? What is this? What the hell is this voice I'm hearing? Did I really want a little sister? What is happening? Is he just having a breakdown? I did! I wanted a little sister. Someone weaker than me. Than I. Someone weaker than I. Yes. Someone who needed me. But was it really a little sister that I wanted? That's right. If I had a little sister, I'd change. Ugh, my head. He's having a fucking breakdown. Yeah, definitely. He grabbed his head again and began stumbling around. He looked like he was in real pain. There were even tears in his eyes. He can cry? Damn it. God damn it. What does it all mean? I don't need a reason. Not now. It's too late for that. I've killed so many people. This is who I am now. This is what I've become. Everything is mine. I've stomped out everyone in my way and held my head high the whole fucking time. What is wrong with him, guys? He's scaring me and he's scaring Yuka. Are you okay? Does your head hurt? I have some headache medicine in my pocketto. What? Yuka. Even after everything, you're giving him some migraine medicine. That's nice. You can take some if you want. That's not an answer to my question. What? Finally, it's happening. This guy. How has it come to this? If I had a little sister, maybe I'd have acted more like a big brother should. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'd have been just like my asshole brother when he was crying over me. That's right, beat his ass! Sammy. But he doesn't kill Yuka. He fell to his knees and just stared like that, not moving. Maybe not even breathing. So, is Yuka gonna be okay? giant man. Just giant man. Oh. It's just going to be a bunch of mourning for a minute, no doubt. After another unnerving yell, the huge man with the hammer just stood there, staring at me. He had blood spattered all over him. Somehow, though, I got the impression he wasn't going to attack me. Are you here to save me? Whoa. Like a zombie. He reached one hand towards me, slowly and gently. Though it may have been a little too slowly. He moved like a zombie, as if he were watching a TV show in slow motion. What? What's wrong? Who is that? What is the question mark? It almost seemed like he was afraid of me, but I was just a little girl tied to a table. What could he possibly think I'd do to him? Is there someone else here? He didn't answer. I wasn't even sure he'd heard the question. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking past me. I want to know what you're looking at. Kill her. Sachiko. Is it Sachiko? Please don't kill me! His mournful yell echoed throughout the room. Please don't fuck this little girl. What? He's such a dickbag. I hate him! Don't kill her! Please? She's still alive, right? My arms and legs suddenly went slack. Oh, I felt like I could move them now. Good, good. Slowly, I opened my eyes and confirmed that this enormous man had just smashed apart the dry knots that were holding my hands and feet in place. Thank you, man. Big, giant man. I knew I didn't have much time. I tried my hardest to wake up my sleeping hands and feet and shake them broken. Splintered ropes on my wrist and ankle. Great. Kill her! Please don't, giant man. Oh. Save it. And I've been recording this for a while, so I'm gonna have to leave it here. Should I? No, I won't. Fuck it, I'll play. I can't leave it like this. Run, you can run, bitch! After brushing the last piece of rope off my body, I leaped to the ground and began searching the room for the best escape route. The huge man may have freed me from my ropes, but I was clearly still in danger. My hands and feet are still numb. I don't know if I can do this. Fucking go for it, Yuka. YOLO it, bitch. Just fucking YOLO. There were still big indented rope burns on my wrists and ankles, limiting my blood circulation. I won't be moving comfortably for a while yet. Owie! The back door of the classroom was wide open. It seemed broken, actually. It looked like the huge man must have busted in with his hammer when he came in attacking. I decided to make a break for it. Do it! First, I tried sidestepping past him, doing everything I could to tread lightly and keep my arms outstretched so the blood would flow to them again. Also, she's running around like fucking, woo, what is she doing? But then, I heard the floor creak behind me. Who is it? I was too late. There was nowhere left to run. The giant hammer struck my right arm, instantly fracturing it severely. The spray of blood from the impact even got in my eyes. Ew. The huge man raised his hammer in the air again. Fantastic. He swung with perfect precision, and it was down, but he wasn't stopping. What? Something tells me we may have got it wrong ended. Both my arms and legs had been completely destroyed. They looked like giant swatted bugs on the desk. Just a mess of bloody chunks. The last swing hit so hard that it broke the whole desk behind me. I found myself rolling painfully onto the ground, with no arms and legs. When I hit, there was less of a thud and more of a plop. Bits of my arms and legs went flying everywhere. And then I realised it wasn't just bits. What was left of my extremities was so damaged that it all literally just snapped off my body. Oh. No. This had to be a nightmare. It couldn't be real, could it? I really was like a swatted bug. I looked and felt the part completely. Oh, that's definitely Chico. That little bitch. I didn't want to give up. Even though I knew I was doomed, I tried to roll myself towards the door. But that went about as well as you might expect. My head was stuck on something, and waves of pain were shooting through my entire torso. I wasn't going to last much longer. Oh my god. This is fucking horrible. I'm just imagining her trying to roll on this dirty ass classroom floor, or wherever the hell we are. Oh, thank you. I could see the hammer coming down onto my head. And then for a split second, I could see in two opposite directions. At once, as my skull cracked down the middle like a watermelon. A watermelon! Fucking watermelon! Poor Yuka. Yuka the squished little boogie. And a watermelon. Oh, that was graphic. At least I got an ending. That was nice. But anyway, I'm going to have to leave this episode here. I'm really glad we finally get to play as Yuka. Don't worry, I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to get the right answer. Which was... I don't even know what I picked. I'm sure I'll get it right the next time. Surely. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. It really helps me out. Share, like, subscribe, comment, and you cannot favorite. But I will see you in the next episode. Okay? Take care of yourself now. Bye. This isn't funny. This isn't a fucking comedy sketch, girl. Now get the fuck out of my room. I got things to do. Virginities to take. Let's do that again. This is my concentration face. It's also my shitting face. Why are you gonna be so crude, Monica? People don't need to know what face you pull when you poop. That's not really my pooping face. My pooping face is quite calm. I'm always calm when I poop. I have plenty of fibre in my diet. I'm spitting everywhere every time I say poop. Oh, you are fucking shitting me! You're pooping me! God damn this motherfucking game!